welcome to another episode of Cowboy Nation Live, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Everything you want to know about them, everything you want to know without them, anything you want to know, it's all about the Dallas Cowboys. And we have a very, very, very special guest for you here today. Someone who, I guess for lack of better words, married into this, if you would say. None other than my lovely wife, will be coming in shortly. But I first want to talk about the stats. You know, the stats of the Cowboys and all the wonderful things they did on offense, defense, and we're going to get different perspectives of what the Cowboys did, what they didn't do, what we need to do, and without that. So without further ado, let's give it up for my co-host, the one and only, my wife, Talisha. Give it up for y'all. And the little Rod's coming in now. What's up, babe?
Hello. What's up?
How are you? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am fabulous.
I'm good.
Are you happy about our win this weekend?
Absolutely. I am ecstatic about the win this weekend. I wasn't sure how they were going to play because we're on again, off again. So, but I think they did great. So I'm very, very proud about the win for sure.
Okay. Well, let's start off talking about the offense. You know, what was spectacular? Let me come on in here and join you. What was like something that stood out to you about the Dallas Cowboy offense? You know, so we're going to go right here.
So I think Dak played with patience this week. He didn't try and do too much, like he does a lot of times. I think he played with patience. I in these first two games, it's been all about the defense, to be honest with you, right? So, it's not that the offense has done a killer job, but I think CD Lamb did a phenomenal job because he was just really doing some amazing things as far as catches and things of that nature. But I do like the fact that Dak was playing with patience. I think like calling, I think he's done a good job so far. I don't think he's done as great as Dan Quinn has done, but he's been okay.
On the other side of the ball, that's right. We got two other guests that are joining us here tonight. I'm going to bring them in with us so we can have a full-on chat about this. Give it up for Kavan and Little Rod, my nephew, and let's hear it for them, guys. Let's hear it. Y'all come on in this conversation.
How's it going?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, gentlemen? Both y'all were losers this week. Let me just put that out there right quick. The Patriots and the Vikings both they got 2 L's. Hey, babe, it's 2 weeks in a row they got 2 L's. So
I see.
I'm honored to have them on the show. What, Kavan dropped out?
Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
But Tal just said some really great things and real on point things, more or less. She was real on point because Dak's first week wasn't as quarterback. Our offense didn't do that well. It was our defense that really stood out and won that game. And same for this week, but Dak did improve. He had 2 TDs and over 250 yards passing. What you guys got to say about those fabulous Cowboys? Hold on, before you say that.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah!
I mean, honestly, I would say that y'all look good, you know what I mean? But you got to also take into consideration that you guys played the Giants first and foremost. You know, they allowed 60 unanswered points to get put up on them, and they able to score a touchdown. And then also y'all played the Jets, which the Jets, they have a very good defense, but, they obviously dealing with the whole loss of Aaron Rodgers. So, you got to take that into consideration. I would love to see y'all play somebody like to the likes of like Kansas City Chiefs or the, or the Buffalo Bills, something like that. Say again?
I said the Kansas City Chiefs just got beat by Detroit Lions. Really?
If you want to go by first week and second week status.
I don't even want to hear about the Chiefs. They got beat by the worst team in the league. Come on.
They was missing their star tight end.
It doesn't matter. If you're the Super Bowl champ,
so Patrick Mahomes can't do it?
Is that what you're saying, Kavan?
Oh my God! mean, he talent for sure. I can't deny that he has the talent, but it's always helps to have your backup star along with you. Jordan couldn't do it without Pippen. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
my
and
God.
and you gotta have that sidekick with you.
Really? Okay. We're gonna let Lil Rod say get his 2 cents in. This patriot loving king.
Think
Come on.
Tom Brady was able to do it without Gronk.
Tom Brady, they
Tom Brady
cheated.
can't do anything without Gronk.
Case in point.
Oh boy. Yeah. I, I I need to answer. I need to rebut these comments coming in from YouTube because what Kavan said, talking about it's only 2 weeks, first 2 weeks, they done lost 2 games. So did the Patriots. So what does that say about y'all? It's only 2 weeks. Let's hear that. Let's hear the other side of that. Let's hear the other side of that. What do you think, Tal?
I think it's any given Sunday for any team, to be honest with you, right? I think football, who's on and who's off for that Sunday. I really do. I mean, case in point with the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Yeah, the tight end wasn't there, but at the same time, Patrick Mahomes has been able to play very well when other people haven't been there, and they haven't been beat by the worst team in the league. But they did. I think Detroit played a game and at one point, but at the end of the day, they got beat, right? So, every game counts. I think it's any given Sunday for any football team that's out there, to be honest with you. And it depends on how well you're playing that day. Because any
Yeah.
team is beatable in the game of football. I don't care what anybody says. Any team is beatable. And that's whether it's the Patriots, whether it's the Falcons, whether it's the Minnesota Vikings, anybody is beatable, and it's you can see it because it happens every Sunday, right? So even teams that are supposed to win don't.
Like the Patriots against Detroit.
I
I wish Preston was on here. Where Preston at, man? So with our offense, I just gotta say, man, with and our defense. Let's just move on to our defense right now. Our defense really stood out and did the thing. Micah Parsons. That's all I gotta say. Micah Parsons. Now y'all talk some junk about him. Y'all can't because that dude he's all of that, the whole package. Kavan.
No, no, I would agree. I have nothing bad to say about your defense. Like our defense, it speaks for itself. You know what I mean? It's well known that they have one of the best pass rushers in the game, and Michael Parsons. Best pass rushing defenses in the game. Him, D Law. Yeah, they definitely got a good defense. I can't speak about that. I think that's actually my opinion. That's what's carrying you guys to
No.
to get good records. You know what I mean? It's the defense.
I ain't gonna be mad at you about that because I said that in last week's show. I did. I did. So our defense is really looking
Well, they
stellar.
always say defense wins games, offense sells tickets, right?
Yep, that's it.
So at the end of the day,
I agree.
that's what we need to happening is the defense because Micah is literally killing it, and he is phenomenal, and so I just don't want him to get hurt because he is what's leading the team.
And I think Mike is
Your
going
boy,
for that defensive player of the year, man. Heck, he might even
yeah,
go for the player of
I
the
agree.
year at this point. You know what I'm
He's killing it. He's doing a great
That's a
job.
stretch.
saying?
He's doing a
Hey,
great job.
man, he
He's doing
got
a
them
great job.
quarterbacks scurrying like little rats, man.
No, no, definitely. I got is crazy. Like I even would give you an example, like the game that we watched together when I was down there, where y'all played us. Like that was the whole issue. Was Kirk Cousins was just like and it started off early. Y'all was just like rushing the passer. He couldn't get nothing off, and then we got down early, so it was like we ran away from the run game. So you know what I mean. But you guys definitely got
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And y'all gave
No, sorry,
Dalvin Cook
I was talking to
away.
someone.
And we gave Ezekiel Elliott to the Patriots, and they ain't even
Which was
using him. What you got to say
a
about that?
stupid move, on our behalf to let go of Dalvin Cook. But
Yeah.
honestly, I would say that it's like the two games that we lost this season. It's not even about like pretty good. It's our defense. Like our defense seems to like have fallen off since last year.
Yeah. I give you that.
I feel like the Patriots have the same problem with the defense. They're
The pa-
giving up too many. Their offense cannot recover because there's no one on offense that's that aggressive.
y'all gotta get the ball to Zeke, man. Let him eat.
Zeke had 5 yards last game.
Nah,
Zeke had five
that's why the
yards.
Cowboys let him go.
Five.
I'm just saying. Tony Pollard. Hey, did y'all see Deuce Vaughn come in the game and just 13-yard run? Did y'all see that?
Yeah. Game as well. I agree with that.
Okay. All right. Babe, you got anything else to say about this Cowboys defense?
Um, well, I mean, everybody on the defensive side is not impressive to me. Your boy with your neck brace on,
Oh yeah, Vanderhead.
he yeah, that dude right there, like he need to go sit down somewhere because he just be all kind of bad. He need to go sit down somewhere. That neck brace is messing him up. He need to take that shit off. Like seriously, that is not a good look. He need to go somewhere else with that.
Oh
But
boy.
when you speak, the three running backs that we have, they're doing a great job. They're strong. Each one of them can hold their own, right? So I like all of them. Lil Deuce, that dude that's like 4 foot tall, man. That dude is a scurrier. That dude is he bad.
Yeah.
I like him. I like the fact that he doesn't play a whole bunch, but when he comes, and so people don't know what to expect. So I like that. And the other dude, Dowdell or whatever, I don't. They don't pronounce his
Dwaddle.
name right. I don't think.
Dwaddle.
Yeah, he's super good too. And then Pollard, I was killing. I love Pollard from last year, right?
Oh,
I was always saying we need to
two
let Zeke
years
go
ago.
because Zeke, since he got his money, he been good luck to y'all with him at the Patriots because he trash. Like he got his money, he ain't been nothing since. So like seriously, the three running backs we got, they money. Like I love all three of them. They're doing it, and of course CD Lamb, he's doing a great job. The other, I think the offense is there. I just think Dak has got to be patient though this year, right? He's got to be patient. He can't get in that hurry up mode of I got to throw, and just be just not listening and looking at the field because that's going to kill him. Because when he get into that hurry up mode, then he. I do think he needs to run a little bit more, right? He has very few rushing yards this year.
Yeah, he
Like,
got 6
I
in this
mean, he
game
doesn't
though.
use, he doesn't really move out of the pocket much. So it's like I need to see a little bit more of that.
That's because his knees is gonna give out.
Little Ross said his knees is going to give out.
No,
Not to
see,
give out. I
Dak
need
is
him to run a
trying
little
to
bit more.
Dak is trying to. Good night, buddy. I see you in the morning. I think Dak is trying to prove his point so that he don't lose his spot to Trey Lance. I
Yeah.
think that's what's
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
that's
Lance,
for
because they
totally
feel
sure.
with
like
that.
Dak can't
Because he
just
is
get the
a
job
threat.
done.
Yeah, he is
Exactly.
a threat.
But my thing is
So
this, like these first two games definitely speak volumes for y'all. Y'all always have a good start to the season. But my thing is this: I want to see how things are going to look at the end of the season when playoff times come. Number one, can y'all make it into the playoffs? Number two, if y'all do get, he getting stressed out. Look at him.
This dude right here, a team
I'm
that
just
that
speaking facts.
facts. Uh, the facts. We're going to do great this season. You already know that. We going to the playoffs. You already know that. Those two things you already
I don't
know.
dispute that.
We don't know that.
I don't
Yeah,
dispute
you
that.
you know that. We know that
We're
already.
not aware of that.
Yes.
No, truthfully speaking, the Cowboys normally do have a winning record when it's all said and done. So they normally have a winning record. They also normally get into the playoffs. But third and finally, they also tend to get out of the playoffs in the first round.
Oh my goodness. You know what I'm gonna say to that, man?
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Them Cowboys. So y'all know who we play next week, right?
No, who you got?
Who? The Cardinals, right?
Yeah. But before that, what did you think of our kicker? He was 5 for 5, man.
That's
Our
incredible.
punter, 5 for 5. Can y'all believe that?
Who?
Don't get the
Who do you have?
Of
Who do
course,
you have
he's
back?
a soccer player.
He was a soccer player. Go ahead, tell him about it.
That's what he's supposed to do. He's a soccer player. Everybody should have a soccer player as a kicker. That's what they do.
Exactly.
Great jobs.
Exactly.
Yeah, he did that.
Now,
He was 5 for 5, and I was impressed with that. And he came through in the clutch. But one thing that I really think that the Cowboys we really need to look out for, we always go downfield like Pharaoh's army, just conquering, get down to the red zone and end up kicking field goals. That is going to come back to haunt us. When we play a team that can match points with us, that right there is going to come back to bite us. I guarantee it. So I'm just keeping it real. I'm a Cowboy fan, diehard. I was born in the 60s, been a Cowboy fan ever since. But getting downfield and getting to the red zone and kicking field goals, and this dude kicked 5 in that game? Are you kidding me? Where are the touchdowns, man? Anybody got anything to say about that? I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, it's all on one person, and his name is Dak Prescott.
So off of PlayStation, because that's what happens on PlayStation. When you get in the red zone, you can't score. Stop playing PlayStation before you go to the He'll pat his head a little bit, then he'll be able to score.
That's what it is, Tal. It's that easy.
It's that easy. Don't play the
Okay.
game before you
Nah,
go
true,
play to the
true
real
story.
football game.
Okay. All right. I received that. So we play the Cardinals next week. What do y'all think about that?
I think I'm gonna be 3-0, pretty much. You know, like y'all love beating up on them bums, but
Oh my goodness. Did you really just say that? Look like somebody's slowly becoming a Cowboy lover, man. I don't know.
nah, not at all. Who? Let's look past that game. Who do y'all play next week after that?
You know what? I don't have my schedule here. I'm just matching up for next week. So you think we're gonna be 3-0 next week?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
Lil
I
Rob.
would put some money on a bet on that.
Okay. Lil Rob, what do you say?
I don't see you guys losing that. I don't see you losing at all.
Okay. So you rooting for us too?
I'm not rooting for you. I just wouldn't root against you.
I appreciate you, nephew. I'm telling you, you that nephew that's just right here in my heart, man. You right here in my heart. You see that star right there?
I got a quick question. I know this is a little bit off topic because this is Cowboys
Uh huh.
Nation. But did y'all see the injury that happened to Nick Chubb?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah, that
was
was
that was
that
yeah
was nasty,
yeah. That game last
nasty.
night, uh, the Steelers defense, man, they pulled it
Yeah,
out.
they lost.
T.J.
Yeah,
Watt got them fired up. I was like, man,
yeah. No,
but
I was actually gonna say that earlier when you said that Micah Parsons is gonna be Defensive Player of the Year. I think that
oh,
he got a good
rival.
TJ.
Yeah,
Yeah, Watt's gonna give him a run for his money. Honestly.
yeah. He's doing good too. I can't fake that, but he is doing good. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But on another note, babe, are we playing this year? We playing the Patriots this year, don't we? I think we do. Uh, I'm not sure if we play the Vikings, Queens, the Vikings.
Yo, that's
but
funny.
but this is where we come to talk about the Dallas Cowboys, and my wife is a true diehard fan. She knows more about a lot of things. She hips me sometimes on what's going on in the NFL with the Cowboys. So what do you think, babe? What are some of your final thoughts that you'd like to share with the people?
So, everybody's really, really hard on the Cowboys, right? They say the fans are, they're going to be diehard fans, but I think that's any football team, right? I mean, if you're for the Minnesota Vikings, you're a diehard Viking fan. If you're for the Patriots, you're a diehard Patriot fan. I think all fans are fans, right? Regardless of what the team is. And so they're just a little bit harder on the Cowboy fans. But I think whenever you have a team, you support them win or lose. And I think that's when you know you're a true fan, right? Is if you support them when they win, you support them when they lose. And the reality is that I know that we support them regardless. We may not like some of the things that happen in the game. Oh, look at your phone ringing. Come
I
on
know.
now. Get it right.
I know. I
So we
know.
support them regardless.
We're live. We're
At
live.
the end of the
We're
day,
live right now.
right?
We're live.
Exactly.
I'm
At the end
sorry.
of
I'm
the day,
sorry.
I
That
think
was a call trying to come into the
at the end
show,
of the
actually.
day, at the end of the day, I think that our defense, as long as our defense continue playing the way they play, I think Dak has got to score in the red zone. He's got to start scoring in the red zone. He's got to whatever fear he has about throwing the ball in, because right now they're just doing a lot of running in. They've got to do some throws in. I understand, trying to run it in every time, but that doesn't always work because people are playing against that, right? Just like you do on they say you're always going to play against the run. He's got to be able to get some other plays, do some, the cuts across the middle. You can get that every now and then, right? Everybody's playing up close, so just go ahead and throw it in the back, throw it in. But we gotta score on the on the red zone, because you're right,
Definitely.
it's going to come back to haunt us because there's going to be other teams that are going to score. And then if you go back to back, one of the things that people have to understand is, if you're just trading scores with people, it's going to be who's going to get up on you, right? So the reality is, if our kicker has a bad night, then we're in trouble. Right now, our kicker is doing phenomenal because he's a soccer player. He's awesome. So I have a lot of trust in the kicker. But the reality is, right now, I have a lot of trust in the defense. If the defense isn't where they are, then I still think the offense has a long way to go because I don't think they are where they need to be, because right now he is heavily dependent upon CD Lamb. If you notice, he hasn't put a lot of other wide receivers in the play, right? There's a
Yeah.
lot on the team, but a lot of people haven't gotten to play like CD.
Yeah. Yeah. He
And
went
so
to
he's gotta start targeting other people so that people aren't, because after a while everybody's gonna start double teaming CD Lamb, and then where's he gonna go?
go.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, start targeting the tight ends a little bit, just a little bit, right? I
Yeah.
mean, some. You gotta
Well, he
start
did.
targeting
The tight end did get a touchdown. He was a rookie too.
a
Schoonmaker.
touchdown.
Yeah, a
A
touchdown.
touchdown. But what I'm saying is he's got to throw the ball around the field a little bit more so that so that other teams don't start double teaming CD Lamb, and that because that's where his pocket is right now. And
Yeah,
so if he doesn't start throwing to multiple players, then they're going to start figuring it out, and then they're going to be able to collapse on our offense. And we've got to change that up a little bit.
definitely. I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. I think we are who we are. Like last week, I said it in last week's show, and I'll say it again. Dak's stats last week, he didn't even get 150 yards. I don't think passing. And we have another person coming in, and it was just
Another caller on line one.
crazy that happened. That it wouldn't let it happen. You know, uh, so I totally get it when it's coming from that angle where we need to really clean up that in a hurry. We need to clean that up fast. That is what I'm saying. So, Kavan, I'm going to bring. Go ahead, Tal. Give him a little something.
Who are you going to bring in?
Sandman, he just came in.
Are you bringing Sanders in?
Yeah.
Man, we ain't want no Steelers up in
This is not black and
here.
yellow. This is not
We
black
ain't,
Oh
we
and
ain't
yellow.
on
boy.
that. Go. Come
Why
on,
not?
come on now.
Come
We're
on,
not
talk to
bringing
the
Sanders
people.
up in here. Again,
Right.
Cowboys for life, baby.
Excited.
Cowboys for life.
We the real D.
Patriot.
Unlike Preston's Detroit Lions, they just got
Patriot.
waxed last week. He was out there at the game thinking he was the man, and he had to come home sad.
and call it a day, right?
So sorry for him. So sorry.
Well,
It's okay.
I got to bring my boy in because
Bring him on in. We're gonna
I
rip him a
I
new
gotta
one.
hear what he's gonna say. So,
Come on with it.
Sanders Tisdale,
Come on with it.
y'all give it up for him. Please bring him on in.
How about the Cowboys?
There he
What's
is.
up, Big
No.
Chris?
Ain't nothing but Steeler Nation. Ain't nothing but Steeler Nation. I had to call in. I was listening online, and I was just tripping, listening to this talking. The only person up here that was talking correctly was Kavan and Lil Rod.
Oh my
Thank you. Thank
God.
you.
Oh boy.
Thank
Man,
you.
so I wanted to
Thank you.
I wanted to say, the Cowboys are. Kavan called it correct. The Cowboys, they're great. They're right now. They're playing at a high level, but they're also killing teams that's way beneath, lower than what they
We're
are.
lowering
They're
the
Cowboys.
bar.
So in saying that, when the Cowboys play a team that's above their level or about at their level, I believe the Cowboys will come down to earth. And like Kavan said, they go on this little win streak. Here comes the playoffs. First round, you're out, and everything will be back.
Oh my God. Is
Are
that
you
is
really
What's the
talking,
name after
Sam?
that?
The
Can we
man
get
that
the name
doesn't
after
answer his
that?
phone in the middle of football games?
Say,
I said, you're really talking right now? The guy that doesn't answer his phone in the middle of the football games for fear of losing to the team that
Oh
they're
man.
playing?
oh, no, I don't answer my phone during games because it's hard for me to concentrate. You know what I mean?
I'm focused. I'm focused, man. I'm focused.
is that what you're sticking to?
AFC.
I'm bringing all us in here now. Look at this
Oh yeah.
dude, man. Look at this dude. How can you sit up
So
here?
y'all looked up and won last night, I see, huh?
Huh?
Y'all lucked up and won last night, I see.
Oh no, the
Little side
Steelers
note.
did too. When I say 6 rings, you see these fingers? You see these? That's 6 rings. That's
Oh,
every one of those fingers. Ring.
y'all beat the Cleveland Browns. Is that who y'all beat? Did
Talk
y'all beat
about
the
it.
Did y'all beat the
Talk about
Cleveland
it.
Browns?
Say it again.
Y'all beat the Cleveland Y'all beat Cleveland Browns.
What? How could you say that? You say you talking about the Cleveland and y'all just play. Who did y'all just play? Who did y'all just y'all just destroyed?
Hey, hey, all I can say, y'all listen, all I can say is we love New York, okay? We love New York.
Go.
Oh man.
That's all I can say.
Oh my
New
gosh.
New York, it got named twice. New York, baby. 2-0. On the
That's
same
true.
field. On the same field. How about that?
New York got some work to
Let me
do.
ask you this. Wait, who are the Cowboys playing next?
We got the Cardinals. We
Cardinals.
already got the grim hooker around their neck, man. We
Oh,
already got
okay.
that
Hey,
icicle around their neck.
I'm gonna write down some scores. Hey, Lil Rod, what you got for a score on that game?
Cardinals.
Yeah,
21 to 14.
You think
21 to
they you think they're gonna be that close, Lil Rod? Okay.
Yeah.
20. He said 21-14.
Y'all good to fold. Y'all good to fold. You ain't gonna win 14 games
Oh,
in a row.
oh, you saying they gonna win? What you drinking over there? What are you drinking over there? I'm just saying, you drinking something if you think the
He said
Cardinals gonna win.
21-14
I think
Cardinals.
I think Dallas is gonna win, but I think Cardinals is gonna surprise you.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Mm.
I got. Oh, hey, Kavan, how about you? What you got for a score in that game?
I could see it going 31-10 Dallas.
Woo,
31-10. Mm.
31-10 Dallas.
All right, babe.
And
What you got, babe?
Oh gosh, here we go.
28, 28-7, Dallas.
28-7 Dallas. Woo! Kenzo,
I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna be kind, and I'm giving them the Cardinals 3 points. Cause hey, I ain't giving them goose eggs. I'm not giving them goose eggs. And I'm gonna say Cowboys 31-3.
oof.
That's all I'm saying.
31-3 for Ken.
Throughout the whole league this year.
I'm just
I
saying.
I
Blowing out the whole league.
something like that. I'm gonna go something like that, like a 28-10 or something like that.
Okay.
I hate to admit that, but it's true.
But
For
yeah,
right,
you have
for
to
right.
live in the truth. Come to the truth, please. Show
Uh,
Kavan and Lil Rod how to come to the truth.
Hey, well, all I can say is, Lil Rod is doing the same thing I'm doing. He holding up 6 fingers, putting rings on them.
And how many of them got asterisks next to it?
When the last time the Dallas Cowboys won a ring?
Don't matter.
Let's talk about it.
We got real rings. Y'all got them
about
fake manufactured cheating rings.
So I know you saw Deion Sanders' son say that he went in Brady mode to win with playing for Colorado. Although it's off the topic for Cowboys Nation, but he said that in order for him to win in the fourth quarter, he's playing for the Boulder right now. He said he had to go Brady mode. Ain't nobody ever went Troy Aikman mode to win nothing. It's called Brady mode. That's what it's called.
No
He
comment.
got you on that.
No comment. No comment. No comment. But where's Brady now?
He's sitting with them rings.
No.
Like that's what champions do.
No, he got asterisks, and you know it. You know it. You know
I'm
it.
more concerned not with the legends. I'm more concerned about the legends in the making. I'm concerned about what Mac Jones is going to do
Nothing.
in order to establish himself as a real competitor in this quarterback league. Because right now he's not looking like he.
Because he's not. He can't be something. He's not Lil Rod.
Are we using that same narrative for Dak Prescott?
That narrative, Dak.
Is that the same narrative for Dak Prescott?
Dak has a supporting cast around him.
Oh,
he always do.
Okay.
Always got somebody.
Roger Goodell over there making up the schedule with Jerry Jones.
Y'all, I gotta bring my wife in here, man, because she know the real deal. She knows. Tell him.
So, well, Kavan just said that the reason why the Chiefs lost tonight is because they're missing their tight end. So we already know that he knows about supporting cast. So why are we tripping?
Thank you.
Right? Come on.
Thank you.
Knows about cast. Come on, why are we tripping? Come on.
Thank you.
Just saying.
He the one who brought him up. He brought up Travis Kelce.
He said really Michael Jordan came away without Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, he said that. He said that.
Oh, that's what he said. So hey, that can't win without his supporting cast. Come on.
One thing is true though. The Steelers, where Big Tiz fell off.
He don't want to hear this real. He don't want to hear the real truth.
Oh my goodness.
You a hater.
One thing is true. The Steelers are 1-1. The Pats and the Vikings are 0-2. So if that's
and we are what?
2-0. They're trying to be reciprocity, babe. That's what it would look like to me. Some reciprocity. But they on the
right now. Remember this.
Well, don't worry. I got the screenshot saved. So once that day come,
all I see is goose eggs, man. Straight eggs.
This is the first 2 games of the season.
So let me ask you this question, Dad. Since we on the topic, so
yes, sir.
Do you really truly believe that at the end of the season, the Cowboys are going to be in the Super Bowl or at
I do.
minimum in the conference championship?
Oh yeah, I do. I do. I think it's a lot to be proved. I think Dak has a lot to prove, and I think he has fire under his behind now. I think, like Tal said, I think he's got to settle down, and he might get a little excited, and they may bring Trey Lance in, and Trey Lance may take us. Who knows? But I think we got the
Look at
supporting
Rod face.
Yo,
cast.
I no faith in that boy.
I'm just saying.
No faith in that boy.
I do, dude. Come on, I got on this shirt.
And
You
this is
see that
this is
number
healthy
4?
Dak. This is the healthiest Dak has ever been in what, 5 years?
Here it is. Here it is. You can't win a Super Bowl by yourself. Tom Brady never did it. He had Gronk, and he had the Patriots defense, and he had the referees, and he had Roger Goodell and all of them in his pocket.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Hold on. But I believe I just recall that you guys were saying that Dak got a supporting cast. That
Yeah,
was what
not
Tyler was just
we don't
saying.
have
That was,
referees though. We don't have
but
referees.
hold on. He got receivers. CD Lamb. He got
Yeah,
Gallup.
he
He got
right. But when
he
you
got
got
a running
referees,
game.
if you got referees taking plays away from you when you've done earned them, that how you going to win that? And then they
Sound
making it a
stars.
rule. They
Sound
pulling
stars.
rules out of their
So
behind,
if
tuck rules and stuff that never
so
was
if
on the
the
books.
defense if the defense continue to play the way they're playing now, and if Dak learn how to use all of his wide receivers and the running backs continue on the mode that they're running, yes, I believe we'll be in the Super Bowl, and yes, I believe we'll win the championship because that is a strong team. But the reality is that because if Dak does not change his style of play from an offensive perspective, you're going to be limited on the wins because the defense may not be able to sustain that type of momentum throughout the season. So they have got to be able to come and pull their weight as well so that they don't have to carry the load by themselves.
No final word said. You know what I got to do, babe?
How about them Cowboys?
Now that is how you put it down. That's the
Well,
truth.
no. I
That
I agree 100% with what Tyler's saying, but it's not a question of what needs to be done. It's can they do it?
yeah,
And
we can
I think
do it.
we all I think all of us here as a conglomerate know that when playoff time comes, they cannot do it. So I think that ship has sailed on the Cowboys. The Cowboys winning the championship.
What? Are you
Nah,
really?
You don't think so?
Nah. Mm-mm. I
Okay.
think Dak got about two or
2023.
three of them in him. Two or three to go in them. I believe that. I believe
Two or
that.
three what?
Injuries?
Super
Foots in his
Bowls.
behind?
Super Bowls. We can
Nah,
get
two
two,
or three
three
foots
Super
in his
Bowls out of
behind.
Dak. We can get 2 or 3 out of him. We'd be good. I'm gonna say even just
You'll
two.
be lucky if you
I
got
think
2 or 3 Super Bowl appearances.
honestly speaking,
3 Super Bowl
all jokes
appearances.
aside,
Oh man,
all jokes
Rod is
aside,
crazy.
I think the Cowboys definitely have the team and the talent to win a championship. Honestly, like they got good receivers, good defense, they got a good running game. Dak is a good quarterback. He's not like mid tier at all. You know what I mean? So they definitely got a good team to win the championship. But I don't think they have that championship pedigree in them to actually make it to the next round. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know if it's just the heart, the will, or just the know how to get to that level. But the Cowboys are lacking something, and I'm not making jokes. I'm not being funny. I'm just being 100% honest. I think the Cowboys are lacking something that's going to get them to that next round. The truth hurts, don't it?
I'm
No,
just
but
I'm
seriously
just
talking though, I
saying.
really feel like the Cowboys. They every year they have a great squad. They have a good team. You know, they have good offense, good defense. Yes, Dak is not the best quarterback in the world. He's not the best thing to slice bread, but he's a decent quarterback. He's good enough to take him there. But for some reason, they get to the playoffs, and it's like I don't know. I don't know if it's coaching, play calling, or what. I can say for the last 2 years, definitely, like it's been like time management on McCarthy's behalf. So I can blame him on that, but you know we're gonna have to wait and see what happens this season. When they get
So
there, are they gonna be able to make it past that first round?
with that said, I want to ask, and just stick with me. I want to ask what the Chargers record is right now.
0-2.
Know? Okay. And who do they have as their offense coordinator? I can't remember. Their Who do they have?
Is it? It's not Quinn Snyder, right? No, that's the Cowboys.
It's Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore.
They have Kellen Moore now, who we had.
Okay. Okay.
So if what you're saying is true, I think we found that piece that was really he would call some good plays in the early part of the game with us, but when it got down to that pressure, because McCarthy's been and won a Super Bowl against the Steelers, he's been there and won a Super Bowl. So
with Aaron Rodgers though.
Yeah, that's about Dak's status.
Cut it out.
Get me out of here. get me off the line.
Come on, sir. Yeah, douche. You know that was funny, man. Come on. I think we're really going to do something special this year. I don't think the Patriots are going to that division. And Lil Rod, I'm not even trying to be funny right now, but that division and Aaron Rodgers got hurt, so y'all might still end up in a tie for last place. But I'm serious. That division. Y'all might end up a tie for third place. Y'all end up a tie for third place. I'm telling you, Miami is beasting.
Miami is not that talented.
Miami is beasting.
I gotta agree. Miami is definitely doing
beasting. They in a beast mode
right now.
Yes, Miami is in a beast mode.
I feel like Miami has had the team the last couple of years, but Tonga Vailoa kept getting injured. You know what I mean? I feel like that's where their downfall was. But I got faith in Miami to make it all the way. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I see them in the playoffs this year. I really do. I see them, and I see them winning their first round too. I do.
I agree.
But I have a question for you. I have a question about Dolphins for you. Their
Yes.
entire franchise is hanging and dwindling on if Tuca has a seizure.
Oh my!
Tua can't have no seizure.
Oh my goodness!
Wait a minute.
My man,
have one season. It's over. It's over.
Okay, but look at Buffalo. You know, Buffalo, they got some things going on that they got to work on, but they're a contender. They are definitely a contender. And the Jets.
They're a strong team.
I don't think Buffalo's getting past the Chiefs.
Nah.
They're not. They never do. And everybody doesn't want to be in Buffalo. I think Diggs wants to trade.
Let me tell y'all something. Don't be talking about the Chiefs.
Oh Lord!
No, I think a real threat to the Chiefs is the Bengals. Honestly, I feel like the Bengals.
The Bengals.
Detroit. Yeah, the Bengals. Hold on. The Bengals beat them to go to the bowl that one year.
Man, if that thing wasn't scripted, I don't know what was, man.
Oh my God, who that time? The Tom Brady
you kidding
effect.
Me? You remember how Mahomes went down the field and he gonna throw sideways instead of throwing in the end zone? He 3 yards out from the end zone.
That's his fault. Like Tal said, he been playing PS5 too much.
That was scripted.
Playing mad. He like trying to throw sideways pass. Come on, brother.
Nah, I don't. I think Cincinnati. Nah, Cincinnati ain't it.
I really believe that Cincinnati can definitely upset the Chiefs up and take that conference. Honestly, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know what you've been drinking either, but
I think so. I believe so.
They can.
Yeah. Only way that'll happen is it's what I called it anyway. They're making Joe Burrow the new Tom Brady. You touch his fingernail, they're gonna call a penalty. he trip on his own shoelace. Oh, you roughed the passer.
You're sitting here saying that Tom Brady is the LeBron of the NFL.
No, nothing like that.
God.
Nothing
sounds
like
like you're
that.
saying.
No.
We had this talk when I was down there. I feel like Tom Brady. Like I know my dad got his own opinion
Mm-mm.
on Tom Brady,
The
but
legacy.
opinion is like a butthole. Everybody got one.
No,
You know what I
the
mean?
same way he went out, the same way his career started, on a lie. Okay, the same way.
He started his career
The
when
same way
Bledsoe
his
got
career
when
started. They pulled the Tuck rule. They created a rule for this dude so he could have a chance to win a Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
cut it out.
I
Cut it
could
out.
I could tell you I could tell you this. Dak Prescott gonna end his career the same way he came in his career with no chips, with no championships. He gonna come in with
Oh
zero and
Lord.
leave with zero.
You think so?
No,
I know you
no. But
don't. I know
honestly
you just
speaking,
saying.
honest. No, I'm dead serious. Look at my face.
Yeah, we got one coming this year. And I'm gonna make sure I get the ring so you can shine it for me, okay? Ring boy.
Ring boy is crazy. Ring boy is crazy.
Yo,
Hey,
that took me out.
let me tell y'all something.
Ring boy.
When y'all watch the Kansas City Chiefs game, all I want y'all to do is watch how Patrick Mahomes walk. I watch those games just to watch how he walks. He has the best walk in the NFL.
Well, that dude be
Oh,
like,
Boy,
I love his walk.
that boy walked like Bobby Boucher, boy.
He has the
Oh
best.
man.
uh, but Detroit,
No, but
Detroit.
guys, honestly speaking, go ahead, Dad. Sorry.
Go ahead, Kavan. No, you go ahead,
No, I was just gonna say,
son.
honestly speaking, I feel like the Cowboys definitely have what it takes to get to that point. You know what I mean? I don't. It's something that they're missing. Honestly, like I know you said they got a new offensive coordinator, so hopefully that helps out. But
Mm,
something, you know, something is not given for the Cowboys.
it's not clicking. You saying all clear gears ain't clicking on all cylinders? Is what you're saying?
Yep, yep.
Well, I get that. I respect that. I really do. But I just have you know you're gonna be buffing a ring this year, okay? You heard me, son?
Oh, we heard you. Nobody laughed though. So
No, you'll be
on to the
buffing my
next.
ring this year. Yeah. I don't mind. You can spit shine.
That's it.
But listen,
Yeah.
I enjoy being a guest on the show. I love
Yes.
being here, so I would hope that you invite me on if and when you guys make it to the playoffs. That first game, I hope you invite me on. I would love to be a guest. I would
For the
love to give my 2 cents on
you're
that
gonna
game.
you're just gonna say what you're saying now, right?
No, I want to speak the truth, and I want you to invite me on the day after that game happens as well. So once they lose,
After
I
you
want
take
you
that
to
L.
invite me on then as well. Don't hide from me. Don't block
Don't hide from.
don't block the invite.
Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing.
All right.
Don't do that.
I promise you that. You'll be the first one, and I want to hear your take on this ring that we'll be receiving, and I'm gonna let you do all the talking. You can even host the show. How about
What a
that?
promise ring? A
Huh?
promise
I
ring?
promise.
I promise y'all next year is our year.
Oh.
Last 40 years.
Woo!
Y'all got jokes. I see. Y'all pretty funny. But tell them we going this year, babe.
We are going. But you know what? They're 0-2. So hey, they need to be motivated. So I'm glad we can motivate them.
Yeah, right.
Get it. I understand. I
Wait a
understand where they're coming
minute.
from.
Totally understand. Totally.
I get it.
Yeah,
Much love to them though.
that's my
I
baby.
definitely appreciate that, but I come in with low expectations anyways with the Vikings, so I always feel like we're gonna lose anyways. So if we win, it's a blessing. So I ain't really looking for it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get it. But I
They
got
just
high
got to
Really?
expectations for these boys this year. I think our defense is really what's going to win this championship if we stay healthy. I really think because we got some good depth behind us too, and the running back area, and we had a ton of receivers too. I don't know how many we kept when I got to check the roster again, but We had some depth on the receiver and
You
two.
know how many we cut? You not throw to anybody.
Hmm?
You don't know how many we
I
cut.
agree
You
with
didn't
Tal.
throw
Like,
to anybody.
Yeah.
I agree with Tal. CD Lamb is definitely our go-to, and he's putting up numbers. You know what I mean? He's definitely the go-to. So I think that he's definitely a high caliber receiver. I got. I don't know why y'all let go of Amari Cooper though.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was costing too much for one thing, and we had to get that
Salary cap.
that salary cap under. So
Because y'all
that
paid
was
Zeke, and look, y'all let Zeke go. See how that worked out?
Gave him the biggest running back
He needed
contract
to
of all
go.
time, and then traded him.
I agree.
The Patriots needed some help, so we needed to let him go on and over there and go help them.
exactly right.
He got 5 yards. He got 5 yards all season.
Let
What
me tell
help
you
is this
something.
man
Don't
doing?
ever put him on your fantasy team because you ain't gonna get no points, my man. I lost money using Zeke.
yards.
That's what's in some of the
You never
comments.
get points with Zeke.
They said Zeke
You
got
never
all that
get
money
points
and
with Zeke.
left.
I'm telling you, listen,
Never.
I told both you and Ty when I was down there last year. I said, listen, they about to let go of Zeke. Zeke is not producing. He's not putting up numbers. You know what I mean? That kid Pollard is going crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like I knew they was gonna let Zeke go, and thankfully they let him go to the Patriots because the Patriots already suck.
Wait a minute. Not 0-2 talking to 0-2. Wait a minute. He said it like he won a game this year or something. Like,
Oh man.
hold on.
Listen,
I'm
listen,
confused.
listen. We in the
Wait a
same
minute.
boat, man. I doubt the Patriots is gonna go to the playoffs this year anyway. So
The Patriots is going to the playoffs. They just got a fresh team. Ain't
They're going
nobody
to watch
knows it
other
yet.
people play. It's okay.
Yep, they got a ticket in the
We
first
don't we
row.
don't want to watch the Cowboys.
exactly.
They're gonna come watch us.
Nobody
Okay,
do.
that's great.
Yeah.
And check this out. That's not America's team. Not my America.
What? The Cowboys?
The Cowboys is not America's team. The
Cowboys
Cowboys
not
is not
America's.
America's team. I want to make that
What
known right now.
what America you from? South America? That's too
I'm from the
sad.
America that matters.
That ain't America's team.
That is the beef right there. That's the beef right there. That's not America's team, bro. I promise you that.
Well, we got an interesting season to look forward to, guys. I do want to appreciate you gentlemen for coming on and want to give a special shout out to my wife for taking part of this expression of the Dallas Cowboy love. Oh, you tell them about the sneakers and the jackets and all of the gear we got.
Oh yeah, we got all that cowboy gear. We'll
They
sport
look
that when
good.
it gets cold.
You hear that? Heard what she said?
We'll sport it when it gets cold.
Yeah.
When y'all 0-5, and we 5-0.
Yo. Oh, and 5?
That's crazy. Y'all talking
Yo.
like
Nah,
this is like
Rod will
a
be
mascot
there.
that won a Super
Rod
Bowl
will
in the
be
chat.
there.
So you think y'all gonna win your next game, Kavan?
Who do we play?
The Cowboys?
We play y'all next?
No, I'm messing with you.
I was
You
say
saw you
that's
was
a
like,
W.
whoa, whoa.
They look worse.
Oh, come
Nah,
on,
I don't
man.
think we
That'd
meet
have been
this
a
year.
W.
I don't think we meet this year. After last year's
That,
whooping, y'all don't want to see
lucky
us anyway.
y'all. Come on, man. No,
No.
I would. I'm an honest guy, man. Like I feel like yes, y'all pass rush was too much for us. Like when Kirk Cousins get a little bit of pressure on him, he started getting all like crazy back there, and it's like he can't
Frazzled.
get to his receiver. So yeah, so I give y'all that one. Y'all
Yeah.
spanked us. I ain't gonna lie to you,
He
but
looked like Mac Jones back there.
negative. No.
Mac Jones had like 200 yards last game. It was not Mac Jones that lost the game. It was the defense that lost the game. They gave up too many points.
Mm. Mac Jones
That's the
is the
way it went.
leader.
So it's the coaching because Bill Belichick's supposed to be this defensive mind. So the defense gave up all
Belichick
them
blocking?
yards and all.
Tell
Belichick
him,
on the
He's
field
Kavan.
supposed to be
blocking?
this.
Tell him.
He's supposed to be this defensive guru. Let them tell it.
He's a defensive and offensive guru, but he can only work with what he has as talent is concerned. That's up to them to listen.
I mean, I feel like he can only work when he got Tom Brady behind him. So,
Duh.
but that's my opinion.
No,
That's
when
my
Brady was
opinion.
out those 4 games,
How
we
about
won
them
3 out of those 4
Cowboy
games. Brady was suspended those 4 games. What happened? We won 3 out of those 4 games with a backup quarterback. Did we not?
Well, let me ask you this question: How many times have the Patriots been to the playoffs since Tom Brady left? Good question.
That'll be a
But
zero.
We'll wait.
but
Are we
but
considering the wild card? Does the wild card count?
No.
NBA play-in, like that don't count. You didn't make it there.
Hey, maybe once, and we was out the first round.
Listen, when it's all said and done, but I give respect to Bill Belichick. He's definitely a good coach, but I
he
mean I feel like
he
he's
was.
definitely had good players or player with him to kind of help him. You know, same thing as Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson had Jordan, Pimpin. He had Kobe, Shaq. You know what I mean? Greg Popovich had
Derek
Tim
Fisher.
Duncan, Ginobili, Parker. So it's like great coaches. You know, they're definitely great coaches, but they also have a good
Great
supporting cast
talent.
around them to help them get to that. Yeah, to get to that point. So
Yeah.
I don't want to give Belichick all that shine. But on another note, man, Dad, like I
We're gonna see
said,
what happens
please
in
invite
the
me
game.
on.
No,
Please invite me on
no,
when y'all get
Kavan.
to the playoffs. And then,
That first week in the playoffs, you're gonna host the show, okay?
okay,
You're
I'd
gonna
love to do
host
that.
the show, and
Okay,
you're gonna talk about with Dallas how that why did Dallas win, and then you're gonna say why did the other team lose, and then why did Dallas win again, and you're gonna do that for 2 games and the Super Bowl.
it's that's gonna be one show. It's gonna be one and done. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hey, the
We're gonna
Cowboys
have to
made
host
it.
something else.
They
He said
lost.
one and done.
What was the reason why they lost? And we'll see you next year.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, right.
Have a good
Well,
night.
guys, it's about getting that time. I want to thank y'all for coming in. I want to thank our Facebook peeps for watching. You know, we didn't promote
Pleasure.
it. We just testing things out and having our fun and our conversations now. But we'll start promoting it every week. And once we get the time locked in, you guys will be updated with it and you will know. So thank you all again. Facebook Live, YouTube. We love you. Any final words? Any of you? Who wants to go first?
Let's go Patriots.
Let's Lil Ross said, let's go down fall, Patriots. Kavan, any final words you want to say to your dorm fans?
Love y'all. Thank you for having me. And then I look forward to the Cowboys being 3-0 after they beat the Cardinals.
Oh yeah. Thank you for saying that. And my lovely wife, Miss Cowboy
Love,
Elite.
peace, love, peace, and so to the Cowboy fans.
You know, all my cowboy enthusiasts, y'all know how we do. That's what we do. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Check us out. We love you. Until then, good night, everybody.